Arsenal won, Manchester City won. And I really, really want to think about today's game. I really want to think about today's game. Starting lineup. Four. You don't bench Eze and Saka before a game starts. I'm sorry. Cool. I get the reason Saka was coming back from a hamstring injury. I get it. But Eze, you don't bench a creative midfielder when you know you need to go all out in that midfield to win this game. You saw the struggle in that first half. Poor. I was so pissed off about the lineup. Cool. Saliba comes back in. Obviously, I don't blame him for coming back in because you got people like Haaland that you need to deal with. The back line, the keeper and the back line was fine. The midfield was where the issue came. You don't start you just don't start three defensive midfielders in that game. I'm sorry. That's literally not it. You don't start three defensive midfielders. If Eze started that game, it would have been a different story. Look at the player. He is born with a special gift. He can play that number 10 role. I just really wish Arteta knew how we played him in that number 10 role when he was at Palace. The attacking mid three of Madueke, Trossard, and Gyökeres. You know what? I'll be honest. I didn't mind Trossard starting. But the thing is, Trossard is not a starter. He's not a starter. He's an impact player off the bench. What I would have loved is Saka. No, I would have actually risked Saka for this game. Cool, he's come back from the hamstring, but I would have actually risked him for this game. Like I said, you don't bench Saka and Eze for this game. You need to put your full team in strength, full out. For every game in the Premier League is crucial. Madueke done all right today. Trossard, he was struggling. That first half, we were too slow. We kept slow play, passing the ball a lot, gave the ball away, and then what happened? Haaland got us in the counter. And I feel like Saliba should have done better and just stuck with Haaland because he didn't realise that Rangers was literally free. Rangers could have done anything. He could have shot anything. But we knew he was going to be Haaland, and we knew Haaland was going to score against us because how many times has Haaland scored against us? That first half, we were just not creating enough. We didn't really test Donnarumma in that game. In corners, was he the main man? He kept punching the ball. He kept punching, because he was commanding his area. And I said to myself, what would it take to beat Donnarumma? Because City have just bought an unbelievable keeper, a great keeper, man. A great keeper, a top keeper. And he had a clean sheet in two of his previous games, Napoli and Manchester United. That second half, when he put Eze and Saka on, what happened? Everything started to build. Those two came on, the whole game completely changed. What annoyed me was, why did he not bring on Martinelli earlier? Because I guarantee you now, Trossard was tired in that second half. After 55 to 60 minutes of the game, Trossard was tired. So why is he not on earlier? Martinelli. Because I guarantee you, last time Martinelli came on from the bench, what happened? He scored against City. And what did he do today? He scored against City. One thing about Martinelli is that Martinelli is an impact player off the bench. He can score when he's off the bench. He's not a star, in my opinion. He's an impact player off the bench. With Martinelli, he stood on Tuesday, came on, scored. And what did he do today in the last 15 to 10 minutes. He scored and got us that point. And you know what? Arteta is very lucky that Martinelli scored to keep your job, because your job was on the line if you didn't beat City. All right, cool. We're still undefeated against a big six side. But what annoyed me was, in lineups you have to put your strongest team, no matter what. No matter what, every game in the Premier League is crucial. No matter how many games we are in, we are way better than this. When it comes to questions in my head, like, are we gonna step off from this game? Now look at the chances we had. Eze, shot saved. Saka comes on, impact. Eze comes on, impact. What annoyed me was time management. I just don't think Arteta knows the pressure that he's in his last crucial season for Arsenal. If he does not get us a trophy this season, he has to go. End of discussion. Like, this is your crucial season, and if I was a manager, I knew what I'd be doing in my last season if I was ever coaching a team. I have to give it all I got. I have to give it all I got in every game, no matter what. Like I said, I already knew Saka was coming back from a hamstring injury, but what he could have done in the second half was put Madueke left wing, put Saka right wing, and put Eze. And if Madueke gets tired, you bring on Martinelli for Madueke. You should have kept Madueke on, put him left wing, take off Trossard, take off Moreno, and then stuck with Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Rice, Subimendi, Eze, Saka, Madueke, Gyökeres. All I know was, I feel like Gyökeres is still developing. I feel for the man, I feel for him. It's taking him time to settle in. And we need to play to his strengths. He's an in-behind striker. He can run from in behind. He's got the pace. He's physical. He's strong. Today was a let-off. Arteta, you were so lucky Martinelli saved your ass today. Because what really annoyed me was, this game always be stuck in my head. Cool, we're still undefeated against a big six team. But it's not enough. We were home. We were at home. Don't get me wrong. If that was an away game, it would have been a different story. But we were home. We were literally home in that first game. And we should have actually got a result. Beating Nottingham Forest, cool. Beating Athletic, cool. Come to City, we know it's going to be a challenge, but come on. I just feel like in training, they need to find out what Gyökeres' strengths are. He's an in-behind striker. He can score from in behind. The runs he makes. What Eze just did. That assist to Martinelli, Eze's assist to Martinelli was beautiful because he read the run. And that's why we bought 70 mil of Eze for a reason. It's a kick in the teeth. It's a disappointing result. A frustrating result that we could have actually got a win if we had the strongest lineup in that game. Next up is Port Vale, and we need to rest our players and put youngsters on. We have to. Because next weekend is the biggest match yet, Newcastle away, and we know what happens against Newcastle. That was the last time we won them. Last time we beat Newcastle was 2 seasons ago, and we had Odegaard score, Martinelli score. Last season we lost 1-0 to them. What's going to happen this season? Because Newcastle are a good side. You cannot underestimate every team you play in the Premier League. Every team's going to come with a different mentality, saying they want to beat the best. No matter what position they are in the league, every Premier League team is going to come with every same mentality. It's a new game. It's a different day. They're going to come in thinking, I want them 3 points. I want that win today. And it was so frustrating that we couldn't do that today. Like I said, the lineup cost us that game. The lineup actually cost us that game. Arteta's management cost us the game. Does he realise this is his last season, Arteta? This is Arteta's last season for us. And I'm being honest with you, if he does not want to win this Premier League title, go. There's other managers out there who would be begging to coach this amazing football club like Arsenal. It's just not good enough. You're lucky this is Pep's and his boys. Last season we slapped them 5-1. Today we struggled. And why is that? Time management, poor decisions. Yeah. Arteta, you had a let off today. You are so lucky today has been a huge let off. Because honestly, it would have been one of the most painful losses in the league. We've already lost to Liverpool. We cost ourselves a point from Liverpool two games ago. And then what happened? We're already 5 games in. 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. It's so bad. He needs to realize there is pressure on his shoulders. You have to get us something. A trophy. Everyone wants Premier League. Everyone wants Champions League. No, we are nowhere near Premier League. We're not. Not like this. Like I said, it's going to take players to develop. The new signings, Eze, Gyökeres, Madueke, it's still going to give them time to get into the thing. They're going to develop more and more and more. But yeah, that's what I thought about the City game. It's just a frustrating result that we couldn't get the win at home. Because every team at home, they should be having like the advantage and their mentality saying we are home today, let's win this game. When you're the home team in the Premier League or any home game, you have that mentality to win the game. Every game is going to be different, home and away, but you have to make each one count. And it was just frustrating that we couldn't do that. Obviously, game by game, week by week, every game's not going to be easy. But then it's like, what is the manager going to do about it? There is some players, yeah, that I feel like it's just a bench player and deserves to come on later during the game. And that is Moreno in the midfield. Moreno in the midfield, he's better as a sub. Trossard is better as a sub. Like, Trossard is so much better as a sub. Impact player comes on because he's probably our best finisher. Martinelli off the bench, better. Saka, starter. Madueke, starter. Literally, I'll be honest with you. Moreno, Trossard, Martinelli, impact subs. Madueke, Saka, starters. Literally said it. This result's going to be a kick in the teeth. But I hope we step up against Newcastle and West Ham. We got Port Vale, Newcastle, Olympiacos and West Ham. Let's get 4 wins, please. Let's get 4 wins in our next 4. Port Vale, Newcastle, Olympiacos, West Ham. Before the next international break. Because we've got a long October and November ahead. And we have to be ready. Because if we're not ready, then months are going to be coming thick and fast. And if we're not ready to actually get the results that we need, then, I'm sorry, the title's gone. I said Arsenal to win the league and Liverpool to be second. But it's not literally looking like that's happening now, isn't it? So, yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my review of the Arsenal City. Frustrating, disappointing result. We go again. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. More content coming. And this is Jesse out.